to Poul's Kitchen. Chef Poul with me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
And today we're going to be making something that's going to be my birthday meal because unfortunately Amy's probably going to have to work on my birthday and I'm probably going to have to work on my birthday, and so we're not going to have the time to celebrate it together, so we're doing it today. It's a little early, yeah, I know. But Chef Poul wants a taco bowl. See, here's the problem. If I make Amy a taco bowl, some of the ingredients being the actual taco itself is going to cause Amy problems. Right?
Yeah.
So I can eat it, no problem. Now, I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, with this, if you really want to be anal and get rid of the fat, you can. I like it. If Amy doesn't like it, then Amy can do something else. But she's going to be fine. It's not that bad. In Canada, they really trim a lot of it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, in other countries, watch it. Like, if you're really fussy about it, then by all means, take a moment. It shouldn't really be that bad. And I want this to be grounded. So, and you can buy ground chicken. That's not hard to do. It's actually really, really simple. And since I'm going to be putting this in the fridge for quite a while to marinate, I'm going to learn my lesson, put the liquid smoke in by itself. That's about a teaspoon of that, so that's all right. And then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of onion powder. Then a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, if you're super, super sensitive, and I mean super sensitive to heat, don't get this. Get regular chili powder. Don't get the Indian kind, just get the North American kind. The Indian kind is extremely hot. This has a little spice to it, but not much. So I want about 2 tablespoons of this. Then we want some ground cumin. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of that. It's really good for you too. Now, if you're somebody like my good friend Tierho, you can add some really hot stuff. And if you can go to the Indian aisle in your grocery store, you can get your spices there, and believe me, they're spicy. And then I'm going to put a little bit of low salt. If you have no salt, that'd be even better. And I've got some smoked paprika and onion. I don't know why they do the onion in it, but oh well. And I'm going to put quite a bit of that in here. If you only have smoked paprika, that's perfectly fine. That's actually good. If you don't have that, but you have just regular paprika, that's all right. That will work. And then we're going to put about a tablespoon of oregano. You can go out and you can buy a season pack for your tacos. Don't. You probably have most of the ingredients at home. If not, the same amount for the one spice you're probably missing. And you control everything about it. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of turmeric. No, it is not a traditional thing to put in your taco seasoning. It isn't, but due to arthritis and other things, diabetes, it's good for you, so we do like using it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's good for you. Then we're going to put in a good amount of ground black pepper. If you can go out and get like a black pepper that you actually have to grind up, it's so much better. It tastes so much better. Amy, do you actually notice a difference?
No.
You don't?
With what? The black pepper?
Yeah, I notice a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because it tastes better. Then I'm going to put a sprinkle of basil. And the last thing we're going to put in is some tajin. Because we like tajin. And if you don't know what this is, I'm putting in about a tablespoon of this. And if you don't know what this is, I believe you need to go out and get this. Best thing ever. I promise you, it is amazing. You know what? I normally would tell you to stir this up, but since we're putting this in the food processor, no need. Of course, I probably should put the liquid smoke all the way in. And this is not a food processor. This is a Ninja blender. And we love this thing. We really, really do. It's great. You can do so much more than just blend. Make sure everything's closed. We're going to take this over here, and you're going to excuse me for a second, guys, because this is going to get really, really loud for a moment. And I think we'll just go smoothie. This works so good. That's all there is to it. If you take your own meat, and again, you control everything in it.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put this in a container, and we're going to set this in the fridge for a couple hours because it's not even lunchtime yet.
No.
And this is for supper, so you know what I mean? We'll be eating this much, much later. But I'm telling you guys, this is going to taste great. This is going to taste awesome. Please, please, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Let's make cooking great again, and we'll be back. And we're back. This has been a weird day. Chef Poul has been sick for a little while with a bunch of things. You can see my head. Today I'm seeing stars in my eyes, so probably tomorrow I'm going to have to get an appointment because I can't be doing that. So anyways, we're going to be making the next part, and that is our rice. So before we go further, I am going to be using salsa, store-bought salsa, because that's what we have. Why? Because Chef Poul likes to have a little bit of salsa and chips every now and again. Chef Paul is allowed to do that. Amy is not. Mm. But Amy can handle salsa. That's not a big deal.
No.
But you may not be able to. So my point is, if you're not able to, then don't. Use something else. We have lots of recipes online of what you can and can't do. So we're using 1 cup of rice from the rice cooker, and I'd love to tell you that it's all one type, but it's what we have. We're actually going to the store in a few minutes to buy more rice because
we're out.
We're out, and I can't live without it. So we're getting more rice. All right. So you see the rice here.
But this will do for now.
It will do for now. So this is a bunch of cilantro. Alright, and make this easy, we are going to use 1 lime. And I know I have my... Amy finds everything pretty quick. So I'm just going to cut this down here. Careful so I don't actually cut my counter.
Yes.
If you don't have one of these, I suggest you getting one because they're really awesome.
Smells really good too.
Yep. Now we're going to heat this up before we start serving. And I'm going to show you a little trick here in a second, which I probably should have done before I did this. But that's alright. I blame Amy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to grab a bowl here pretty quick here, and then I am going to grab the grater. You know what? Let me just don't put it right in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. And we're just going to grate. We're going to zest this so that we get some of the zest from here, which is going to be good. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're not going to do the whole thing, and if I was smart, which some days I'm not, I would have done this before.
Oh well.
It is what it is. And this is going to give it a really, really amazing flavor. Alright, dump this in here. I'm going to rinse my hands. And this is going to taste so good. Now, a lot of times when you're thinking Taco Bowl, you're going to use some Doritos, you're going to use some tortilla chips. I'm not going to do that because I'm making this for the benefit of some people that can't handle that because of IBS and stuff like that. So, instead we're going to use rice. But I think this is going to taste really good.
Yeah.
How's that look, Amy?
Good.
How's that smell?
Really good.
A lot of times if you do this, you're going to end up finding people are going to use a lot of spice, they're going to use a lot of other crap they don't need to. This is just plain Jane. Rice, cilantro, lime, and lime zest. That's it.
Yeah.
How's that look?
Good.
I mean, is this getting more to the point that you're getting excited for supper?
Yeah.
I am too. So, we'll be back. Please hit that like, share, subscribe. We love you. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. We're back, and now we got R2T2 filming for us, and Chef Amy. You finally get to see the beautiful, wonderful Chef Amy.
Hi.
So, I've got my pan here. I've got a little bit of oil on it. We're not deep frying it. We just want a little bit of oil. We're going to let this heat up, and we're going to cook our chicken. We don't need the chicken to be hot. This is a salad, not an actual hot meal. Now, if you want to cook this really hot, you can throw this in the microwave, back in the pan for a few minutes later when you're ready to assemble, or just do what we're doing and not bother with that. Alright, now I am going to grab my spatula, and what we're going to do here, because it's been in here, it's pretty much all clumped up, and we don't want that. But I've taken the, like you seen earlier, I've taken my chicken thighs, and I basically made them into ground meat. Now how's that look?
Really good.
A lot of times tacos use ground beef, and one of the biggest problems you're going to have with ground beef, even when you're using extra lean, is there's going to be grease. Chicken can have grease and fat to it as well. Please don't think that it's absolutely fat-free. It is not. However, there's a lot less fat to it, and it's a whole lot better for you. And besides the fact, who doesn't like chicken? Does anybody here can say they don't like chicken? No, nobody can. Now, please don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. One like from you, one share from you means a lot to us. It helps us get noticed by more people. It helps a lot of other people who may need a little bit of dietary help. Helps them get that help, and that's important. Because honestly, R2T2 has absolutely zero health restrictions. She can have whatever she wants. Amy has, well, I have my health restrictions because I'm diabetic, and I also have heart issues, among other things. Now, Amy, on the other hand, she's got something similar to IBS. She had her gallbladder taken out, so unfortunately for Amy, she's limited on what she can eat without her system crashing down on her. So that's pretty important. Now, when this is done, there's only one other thing left to do, and that's going to be cooking some frozen corn.
All right.
and then we'll be ready to assemble, but we're not going to do that quite yet. What we're going to do though is cook this down so that it's all ready to go. A little bit we'll do the corn just so that nobody's sitting a million years in the kitchen all at once trying to get everything done really quick. I'm sure everybody here like to take a break and relax. I mean, how does it smell, guys?
Good.
And this is going to be a whole lot better because we're using our taco mix. We made this from scratch. Now, you can buy it. It's not a big deal. You can absolutely buy it. But who knows what's actually in it. I don't need to add any more spice to this because this is spiced up enough. Now, if you're somebody who likes heat, by all means, you can add heat to this. You can add heat to this all day long. You can make this as hot as you want. Or if you're like me, because it's my birthday meal, there's none. I don't want it, but if you want it, you can definitely have it. Because this is ground up, it's not going to take very long. The next part is going to be really easy. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just do that now? Amy, can you grab the frozen
The corn?
corn, please? And I'll show you exactly how we're going to cook that. It's going to be super, super easy. In this, you just want a little bit of oil. You don't want a lot. You don't need a whole lot. As this cooks down, you just want to continue breaking it down so it's ground, because it's supposed to replace ground beef, but it's not going to be. But this comment wouldn't make any difference, but okay, pour some of that beef.
Doesn't it need to be boiled, not fried?
We're frying it.
Okay.
You can boil this, by the way. You don't have to do it this way, but I
How
like
much?
a little bit more. Okay, that's it. It's good enough. And I'm going to show you one little trick that we're going to put on this. And of course, it would help if I turned the heat on.
Yes.
Definitely would help, guys. Lesson 101. Turn the heat on, otherwise you're not getting very far. Now on this, I'm going to use a little bit of low salt. And then I'm going to use my famous ground black pepper. One reason I also really like making taco bowls instead of just tacos, we get rid of a lot of useless carbs, number one. And certain people are going to have certain things they really don't like, and they're going to have certain things they really do like. R2D2 does not like onions. And that's fine. It's nothing wrong with that. She's tried it. It's just not her thing. And you know what? We're not going to force anybody to eat onion, because guess what? That kind of ruins the meal for them. And why would we want to ruin the meal for anybody? And again, I can't say this enough. You need Tajin. This is the best spice you can get for Mexican food anyways. It's really, really good. I'm going to dump the rest of this in here so we have another container anyways.
Yeah.
But this is the best spice ever. It gives a lot of good flavor to it. It's a little bit of ice in there, but that's fine because there is corn underneath, and we're gonna have this week here in a few minutes anyways. Now when this is done, what you want to be doing here is you want to drain the fat out of this because it's not good. How does it smell, guys?
Smells good.
And we're almost done. This does not take very long. It really doesn't. It's a pretty quick thing here, and this is going to taste amazing. take this right off the heat here as soon as this is done. To me, that smells amazing. It smells like you're walking in and getting an actual Mexican taco. And without getting all the garbage that you'd get if you bought the season mix. Guys, seriously, if you're not sure what's in a season mix, go to Google and ask. Let Google tell you exactly what's in that season mix. And then you can just, chances are you already have most of it. If you don't have it all, you might miss one or two things. Maybe it's an important spice, maybe it's not. Maybe it's cheaper to go to the store and just get a thing of it. Then you absolutely can go out and you can get that. So what you're going to do here is you're going to cook this corn until it's done. You don't need to watch me do this, but just stir this a little bit. Make sure that you've got everything the spice all mixed, and then let it cool down. Once it's all cooled down, then we're going to be ready to go. It's going to be a little while before we're ready to do that, but at least we have everything ready. Once that's cool, we can put that in the fridge. We can put that in the fridge, and we're almost ready to go, guys. I'm excited. Are you hungry, Amy?
Not yet, no.
But does this not look like it's going to make you hungry?
Yeah.
I hope our filmer agrees with me here. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I hope this makes you really realize we need to make cooking great again. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. So we're ready. We're done, basically. This is going really, really quick. So I'm going to just make one bowl, and then we'll make it rest when we're ready to actually eat it. But since this is basically just a nice salad, we want to take some lettuce. We want to break it up so that it's actually bite-sized, so you're not wasting your time trying to chew through a million different things. This is a salad. A fresh salad is always awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
All right, and then we got to get the rice, which is right here. Nice little bit of rice on top of the lettuce. And you're going to be thankful that we took the time to make this into cilantro lime rice, because it's going to make a huge difference on how it tastes. All right, so now we got to do some layering. That one quite yet. We want our meat first. Chicken thighs is my favorite cut of chicken because it's got a little bit more fat to it. Not a lot, but it has a lot better flavor to it. So we're going to put some chicken thighs over here. And it seems like it's a little bit much. Yeah, it kind of is, but you know what? If you don't finish it, just put it in a container and eat later. Now, this is one of my must-haves. However, not everybody likes onions. So, you know what? If there's something that you don't like, don't put it in. Put a little bit of onion in that. Some onion. And, excuse me for 2 seconds. Bert, leave her alone. My cat's like the torture of my older cat. She's like almost 19 years old and she doesn't like to be tortured. Then we're going to take our corn. Have a good amount of corn because that's always tasty. Some rice, chicken. And now we want, and we're almost done. This is like so super easy. Some green pepper. Now, to those of you who like to have the heat, That's not a big deal. You
No.
like heat, put some jalapeno in here. That would make it excellent, excellent. Now, this is a mixture of Monterey Jack and jalapeno. Monterey Jack and Gouda. Pressure grated out. I'm going to put a bunch of this on here. Now there's only one thing left to do.
Salsa.
Salsa. Now, if you're somebody who does not like salsa, that's not a big deal. That's absolutely no problem. What you want to do is you want to make your own. You can do that. Or if there's something else that you want to do there, if you want to use a cheese sauce. Okay, muscle wound. There we go. If I can't do it, Amy usually can. There you go. How's that look, Amy?
Really good.
Does that look delicious to you?
Mm-hmm.
That dish is for Amy. I'm going to make one for me, and then I'm going to make one for our DT2. And that's going to be at our dinner tonight. Now, again, this is something that you don't have to worry about eating right now.
No.
You can heat this up if you want, or you can just leave it cold. I'm going to leave mine cold. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys want to do. But this is how we like to have it. And this might be a little bit more than Amy can chew on.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a lot, but she can put the rest in Tupperware. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal. Just mix it up. But that's what making Cooking Great Again is all about. Let's hit that like, share, subscribe button. And just because you guys have been so awesome for all your likes and we appreciate it, Amy,
No.
one more jumping jack.
No.
Let's do it together.
All right. If you're actually going to do it,
I'm going to do it.
hun,
Look at the camera. 1, 2, 3.
do it.
Thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, let's make Cooking Great Again. See you soon.